let us begin. Today we're gonna have the dreaded 2 main scenario dungeons. It's really not much we can do about that, I suppose. It is what it is, my dudes. Oh, let's just hope we get a queue. It's kinda early. Okay, we don't need that anymore. We can show the chat, there's like literally nothing to hide anyway. Okay. I'm okay with in progress, my friends. Less than 5 loot rules. Yeah, we don't care. Okay, what can we do? What can we do? We got level 15. I know what we can do. We can already start on the Crystal Tower questline because we need that anyway. Which starts in Cartas. Oh, I wonder if that's bound to main scenario though. Because it will probably need to recognize me as the Warrior of Light. We'll see. Yeah, it's not here. God damn it. Okay, fuck. I suppose we have to wait for the goddamn pop then. That's not... What can I do that could help me right now? Nothing. We literally have to wait for Q. I mean, I guess we could start unlocking quests for classes. Let's do that. Yeah, why not? At least does something, meanwhile. Okay, get every single teleport and stuff like that. We also don't have retainers yet. Yeah, there's a couple things we can do. I'm just gonna put you guys in performance mode. Just in case there's a bit of lag. Shouldn't be. Yeah, Limsa, that's all where the filth lives. Dirty cat boys. Right, Luna? Like, who goes to Limsa? It's always the same kind of people. The bad ones. Right, apparently I want to be an Arcanist. Let's go. Yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, Oh, already squads. And honking, let's go. Can I be an Arcanist? What do you mean cannot be skipped? Also, hi Viking. Sure, I'm prepared. Right, let's get going. Yeah. Arcanist unlocked. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Okay. Now we're not going to change classes. Water. Cheers on you. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's unlock the next thing while we're waiting for our dungeon. Yeah, it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. So this is my last day in vacation. I just needed a little bit of time out from work. Sometimes it just gets rough. Like, it's a startup. You can definitely feel that. Sometimes it's just very, very exhausting. I hate waiting in this game. Well, I can't jump on the fish. Excuse me. Ah. Fishing, please. I am a fish. Thank you. Okay, that's the next one. Oh, there we go. Let's go. So one of my additional goals is craft a mentor. And I wonder if I can... I basically want to prove that craft a mentor has no weight in this game whatsoever. Which it doesn't. Because a crafter mentor is just... anyone can be a crafter mentor at this point. And it allows you to be in the novice network where you should not be, because you have no idea about the game in most cases. Also, this is gonna be one of my hate dungeons anyway. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, there's a Yuki here. What's up? It's the fake one. Guess we don't need to turn off the light. So the problem with this dungeon is, because there's so many crybabies in the community, they disabled cutscene skipping here. So we actually have to watch this, even though we don't care. Even though the other 7 people in the party don't care, we're watching them. Da, 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 da. And then we die. Oh, or not. Oh god, man. Would they have a doggo here? I don't remember that. Some more down there, or is that it? I haven't been here for ages, because every time I get this in any roulette, I immediately bail. Like, insta-drop. I was doing some mentor roulette today, because I was just bored. The first one was Shiva Extreme, where we didn't get anything done, also hi Ellie. And the second one was this, and I immediately just walked out. I was like, no. I'm not doing it twice a day. I'm not doing it once unless I have to, can't help it. Also, look, we have Luna here. who's apparently in deep sleep. So cats have two types of sleep. They have the sleep where they're basically just going AFK. And they have the deep sleep. And usually a very easy way to tell in which sleep they are is to make like a noise they recognize and connect with something. So if I go and she is not reacting, there's a fair chance that she's asleep. It is what it is. They do go AFK basically. They're just like conserving power. Are you telling me that my cat is dead, Asuka? Luna? No, she's out. It's probably gonna take an hour till she wakes. Oh, she does react a little bit. Anyway, we're here to enjoy the story, everyone. This is Sid. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Sid. He had a third eye on his forehead. He talks a lot, but it's not voiced. He likes long walks on the beach. I should drink my milk to grow faster. You're concerned for her. Okay. I think she moved considering her head is now upside down. This thing has the best life here it could have. She gets spoiled almost as much as Ellie. No one gets spoiled as much as Ellie, honestly. Like, that's on a different level. Well, let's drink our milk. So we can grow big and strong. And then we go into disposal chute because this is trash. God, I don't know, like, every time I do this, my mood just like... Like, I love this game, but the amount of effort they put into this dungeon and the, like, 3 different reworks they have now. Why didn't they just make it a solo duty? Or with NPCs? It's just bothering me, I think. Hit the button. They're not gonna rework it again. They've already done so much effort with it that they might as well have reconstructed the entire dungeon to be 8-player friendly. Let's park them together. It's noticeable that I have a little bit less HP than I want to. He sends you a letter. And then you can click skip on him and he dies. Also, and you guys probably seen it on Discord already, I for some reason am really hyped for Monster Hunter Stories 2. Like, I don't know, I'm just feeling that game right now, so we're doing that when it releases. I'm gonna be bonking all the monsters. I don't know much about the game. From what I've seen so far, it seems to be the silent protagonist, which means you can probably make your own character in class. Because in no cutscene does your character speak or do anything. So it's kinda like here, where you can make your own thing. Alright, why am I even trying? Sorry, game. Continue. Monster Hunter Stories 2. It seems like a turn-based, old-school RPG in Monster Hunter style. Like Major Sleep, I am too. I don't know, it just looked nice. Like, that's probably how I can describe it the best. It just looked nice. Right. Come on over here. We'll just keep you guys busy while they kill the boss. Back to the boss. And Ellie's gonna love it because it reeks of weepiness. Also, since the other tank is overdoing what I'm doing, I'm just gonna be AoEing, I guess. He doesn't trust us. But just a wee sprout trying to have fun. Right, Luna? Like weepiness. Like weep. And then in like 2 months, Tales of Arise also comes out, which I also wanna play. Man, my Lala is just looking like me. It's just like, dude, I don't know. I'm here. No, I have not. But I checked, and apparently you don't need to have played that one before to make sense of it. Apparently the first one didn't take off as much as they hoped. So this time the marketing is a lot more on point and in your face. So I'm gonna take a brown one, which is dog food or chocolate. That is indeed dog food, right? Ah, that's wild. It, however, does make you think. Oh, it's stuck between my teeth. How would one create the taste of dog food? Does this include that the person actually had to eat dog food for a while, just to be like, maybe. Dog food in the bean. I mean, as much as we hate it, all of us know like what bile tastes like, or vomit, or sick, or whatever you want to call it. But dog food? Also, what does a skunk taste like? Am I eating like the meat of the skunk, or just this bad smell of it? The world's just crazy. It should say skunk spray, but it doesn't. It just says skunk. Never mind, it says skunk spray. But it doesn't on the wheel. It's fake advertising. Yeah. Is Sid gonna do an extra round? I didn't pay attention. Also, who here knows about the secret stun? Apparently number 4 knows about it. Yeah, I guess Sid was doing an extra round. It's having great fun. So the problem here is that Sid has multiple checkpoints that he has to do, but if you pull everything in one go, he's gonna get so confused that he's like, oh, I'm over here, I need to run back, and then he basically runs the other way. We're gonna try to get this done. I don't know if I should trust the other people or not. If too many people attempt it, it's not gonna work out. But I'm gonna try it anyway. As Paladin, I have the most chance to do it correctly anyway. Oh, I don't see percentages. This is bad. Should be around here. I didn't get it. Oh. Yeah, too many people already stunned. I think it worked. He doesn't have the buff now. We got it on the second attempt. So right now these lines should indicate that he has the defense buff. But the defense buff does not come from the line, but him stomping the sword into the ground. So even though there's the lines, he doesn't have the buff. Yeah, but it's boring. It's just like... I mean, this is good for EXP and it's... It just feels like you're forced into a situation that you don't want. And it's all because of flaw of Square Enix design. And yeah, it happened very early in the design, so... This is basically the first baby steps of Final Fantasy XIV. Reborn, at least. I watch YouTube anyway, no matter the dungeon. It's just... For me, it's like I have one main thing and one side thing. So right now, neither of these can be my main thing. If I'm watching something on YouTube, it's not my main thing. If I'm playing this dungeon, it's not my main thing. So I'm just like... Here's a slime. Yeah, I do. Sometimes. What? Oh. A memory unlocked. It's Poopsie Slime surprise. Do you have everything at 80, Nemo? Not bad. Hold on, hold. Fuck you too. Oh yeah. What kind of mentor? Battle or crafting? Yeah. Like every time someone tells me they're a crafting mentor, I just have to discard it, I'm sorry. And the problem isn't that it's not crafting mentor. The problem is the way it's handled. The problem is you have one room where everyone is in. You have the people who did 1,500 commendations, multiple classes 80, all quests for them done. And then you have the newbies, which is fine, you need those. They're obviously there to learn. And then you have a side section, which takes about 70% space of the mentor place, which is crafting mentors. And those crafting mentors, first of all, getting to level 80 as a crafter with Ishgard is probably gonna take you a day. The trade-ins you already do while having that. So getting crafter mentor probably is gonna take you a weekend from scratch. And these crafting mentors have an opinion on absolutely everything in Novice Network. And it's like, and I remember these moments, like when Warrior still had, what was it? TP, I think. Yeah, TP. And it was like, so how should I do this if I pull 5 mobs? What should I do? And the answer was 1 AoE and then single target to build your rage, basically. And I was like, no, that's wrong. I was like, no, it's not. This is how you should do it. You're a tank, not a DPS. And then, when the entire Novice Network chimes in and says, this is bullshit, dude, you should always try to do DPS, they weasel out. They're like, well, I'm a crafting mentor. And what are you gonna do then? You're gonna be like, why did you say it in the first place? I'm like, no. I mean, how many times have you seen me with the crown, Mer? Like, I wear it sometimes for memes, but never for real for a long time. And it's just... Yeah, I know. But Asuka is a whole different story. Let's be real here. Asuka is a lost cause, and it's what it is. Nah, everyone does it differently. If Asuka wants to have the crown and he... We'll just pretend that worked really well. Why did he LB the boss? Alright, let's just start over here. Oh wow, it died. Okay, let's get the next one in. Oh, it's dead. Okay, let's wait a moment. How long does it take for this thing to recover? There we go. Right on, loaded. We already lost the first cannon. Ugh. I have never wiped this, but I wonder what happens when all cannons... Oh, never mind, they just refreshed the cannon. That's bullshit. So you can't... You know, this fight is a fight that you can legit not lose, I believe. Didn't take the aggro. It does not work like that, my friend. He also hits for like 5 damage. That's a fake Yuki. No, someone else on it. I remember the time when this was kind of relevant, and people would be like, "Okay, everybody, did I not hit her? What happened? Did I not hit her? Did I just have an aneurysm or something? What do you mean I missed?" Good morning, Luna. Oh god, I'm sorry, I disrupted your shower. Oh. Are you awake or... Oh. You look very grumpy, but you are not very grumpy. We're holding hands. This counts, Luna. Good girl. Yeah, that evil being is my Luna. Well, I already did a good girl, though. You're a good girl, Luna. Got a bit of dirt in your eyes. I'll clean that later. Let's just fucking go. Also, did someone say 8 cannon? Oh, 8 cannon shots. Because I was like, there's only 4. I feel like Livia could have had such an interesting character arc, but they just tossed her to the side so early. But at least at that point people were allowed to die, so... Right, these cannot be tanked. What did you say? That one was your mind, but I don't know what the other one was. Thank you. Best cutscene in the dungeon, because you can skip it. That one. That one. God damn it, it reset again. We got Tombstone, let's go. Honk. Okay, cool. Whatever. We have a better earring. Yeah, Praetorium is even worse. Even less things to do. Like, there's nothing I could even meme in there. It's nothing. Cheers. My dudes. Ugh. We're gonna be looking at geese facts. That's what we're gonna do. Nine minutes. Okay, but first we continue to unlock stuff. Back to Limsa, there's still stuff. Geese are the most noble creatures, Mimo, and you should know that by now. Does it even show all the classes before already? Yep, it does. There's an anime about everything though. I have? When was I ever pro anime? Oh. Oh damn. No, 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 let me in, let me in. I'm prepared for carnage, just not this one. Let me out. Let me out. I hear it ticking. Oh. Okay, we still have plenty of time. Let's go. Right, so how am I gonna do that? We're gonna need a window capture. And then we're gonna put this up. But here. Wait, where'd it go? There it go. What? Yeah, but where did it go? Ah, there, that's perfect. Hold on. You can't see the cutscene, I'm sorry, Yuki. We have to hide them because of spoilers. Yoshi P said so. Oh god, I hope that the Bard dies. Please let the Bard die. Please. Come on, it's not even giving me that. Wait, what? Where the fuck is he? Where did the ads go? Did you just get rid of them? Here's hoping he still dies somehow. Why did I AoE that? I'm gonna shirk someone. Wait, where's my shirk? Yeah. You have hate now. It was a mistake, Illy. I'm a sprout. I sometimes hit the wrong button. Yes, the bard's dead. And the dragoon? Oh wait, that's a samurai, sorry. No, samurai knew it. Better luck next time. Ah. He's totally German. No. Only Germans use Satan like that. The bard that died left, I think. Okay, let me see. Okay, boys. It is time.
Today on Animal Fact Files, we're talking about Canada geese. Fly over that subscribe button to keep up with new releases. And thank you to Savannah Nicosia for today's request. Though they have the name Canada goose, these birds aren't restricted to Canada.
Thank you for following Canada games.
They aren't even restricted to the places in which they naturally occur.
Probably was not what you're looking for.
Canada geese are native to North America, but they're found in many other parts of the world as an introduced species. They can be seen flying over Europe, parts of Asia, and even sometimes in New Zealand and Australia. In most places they've been introduced as a game bird. In the United States, they're actually protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, which means they can't be killed except during regulated times which change based on location.
This is crucial information on the test later, boys.
Because many people find these birds to be a nuisance.
What?
To be fair, their poop can transmit diseases, so they aren't always the most welcome guests. But, I don't know, they're pretty cute.
Yeah.
And they have a distinct face. Well, sort of. There are a handful of Canada goose subspecies that tend to be smaller and darker the more northward and westward they live, at least in North America. There is, however, a species of goose that looks convincingly similar to Canada geese called the cackling goose. Cackling geese tend to have a smaller build, stubbier necks and
Thank
beaks,
you so much
as
for
well
the
as a
comment there,
square-shaped
yes.
head when compared to Canada geese. But sometimes they can be quite difficult to tell apart.
I mean, it's a
they were
chaotic
considered the
stream,
same
so...
species until the early 2000s. Canada geese themselves can range in size depending on the subspecies, but average about 15 pounds in weight and have a 5-foot wingspan, with males appearing just the teensiest bit bigger than females. Canada geese can live at least a decade in the wild, though the oldest recorded captive Canada goose lived to be nearly 80 years old. Canada geese love to eat grass and other plant materials like seeds, roots, and berries, though they'll also eat crustaceans and other arthropods, especially if they're raising chicks. These birds generally mate for life and begin mating at about 2 or 3 years of age. Many Canada geese migrate to their northern breeding grounds where the female builds a nest and the male protects her during incubation. However, recently...
Moment here. Looks like a fight's coming up. After Gaius has been done talking. Bye, Gaius. Also, looks like we hit our weekly goal for followers. Amazing, my boys. You should be scared. This is probably... Oh. Like, most birds taste amazing. It's just what it is. Oh yeah. Like, at one point, when Karen was here and we went to the Olympic Park, I saw so many geese and I was like, I need to feed these. I was like looking around. There's no bakery to get bread. And I was like, there's nothing here I could do. And then I looked and I saw like one of these food vans selling crabs. And I was like, Ellie, do you want crab? No, she was like, yeah, sure. So I buy a Nutella crab and I take a piece of it and feed it to a goose. And she got grumpy and I don't understand why. Like, why? What? How's that gonna work? Like, why are you grumpy that I fed the geese? The geese need this. Also, Luna has moved up. Well, I had to. If I'm not feeding the goose, who would feed the goose? Is it going to be Luna? I don't think Luna would. Well, then I'm not sharing food with you either. And I'm the one getting it. Right, where are we? But there's so many stories about like geese and all kinds of birds. Like, we went to the nature park as well. And they have like, it's like basically a forest with a fence around it. And then there's certain fenced-in animals, like obviously boars and stuff, are not free roaming because they can be quite dangerous. But they have free roaming deers, they have free roaming goats, and obviously all sorts of birds because they notice they get food for free there. So alongside the small river, there's like hundreds of geese, ducks, swans, storks, everything. And you can just feed them by hand and they will, most of them, take it fairly gently off your hand and eat it. Some of them will instead just grab your entire hand and then be confused. It was quite something. Yeah. It wasn't like that, and you know it. No, I gave her the cupcake and still fed the geese. It was ducks too. Yeah, it was ducks. It was yawning, and you know it. Is this a long cutscene? I forgot. Eat a bean? Okay. Let's go with a black one. I only have black and brown ones. There were way too many in that one. Theirs would be licorice or skunk spray. It's licorice. Enjoy, and thanks for stopping by, Kaotica Games. Always fun to have new people here.
Some Canada geese have made use of human-made landscapes, like grassy fields and agricultural lands, to safely raise a family while remaining in one place year-round. So at this point, they don't all migrate, and that's thanks to us. Canada geese like large open areas, usually with a source of water, and without tall grass because it allows them to see all around without worrying too much about predators. The taller the vegetation around them, the easier it is for predators to hide within. Predators to Canada geese include
Yeah, like I said, it will be on the test, all of it. If you don't pass the test, you'll have to re-watch the entire stream. Yeah, of course there's a test. Ooh, level up, let's go. Ellie will ask you these related questions. You never truly escape tests, Nemo. I used to have 2 cats. Today we only have 1. Mm-hmm. Yeah, possible. I hate this bar up here. Wasn't there like a thing where if you do it like this, you can just stay there? Yeah, it doesn't hit you. Mm-hmm. Imagine programming this. A race? He's already getting a pretty good amount of money for this. Ellie is by definition a professional mod by now. Like, is no one helping me? Why are they just waiting? Like, what are they doing? Are those bots? Very bizarre. Right.
Include foxes, coyotes, skunks, raccoons, and
A
other birds
skunk?
like ravens, gulls, and crows. If a nest is successful, an average of 6 chicks will hatch about a month after incubation, and they leave the nest almost immediately. They'll stay with their parents, and sometimes other groups of parents and their babies, until breeding season the following year. When they fly, they do so noisily. Most people can't mistake the sound of a passing group of Canada geese because of their loud honking, which is typically a sound made by the males, who are also referred to as ganders. Canada geese are also visually distinct in their migrations because they fly in a V shape, which is highly efficient and allows them to travel upwards of 1,500 miles in a single day without wearing themselves out.
Very fast.
For more facts on Canada geese, check out the links in the description. Give a thumbs up if you learned something new today.
This episode was sponsored by Squarespace.
Ring! Loud. A bit loud.
We all know that humans are overpowered and deserve a nerf. But that doesn't mean that there aren't any good counterplay options. And while there are plenty of builds in the game that can harass humans, none have achieved the same infamy that the Goose has.
We have to move a little bit, my friends. And next cutscene.
The Goose is easily one of the most polarizing characters in the entire game, with plenty of players complaining to the devs that it needs
Is audio level okay?
But let's do a deep dive into their stats and abilities before we jump to conclusions here. Are they really that OP? Are there any really solid counterplay options? Let's start with their two signature abilities. The first one dramatically boosts their resolve, granting near total immunity to intimidation effects, while the second one drastically increases the effectiveness of the Goose's own intimidation abilities. This can lead to some absolutely hilarious situations, where builds which could potentially one-shot a Goose don't even have enough resolve to resist losing their nerve. The bigger the opponent is, the less effective their intimidation effects are against geese, so while a dog may spook them, behemoths like giraffes, cows, and elephants are unable to scare off the Goose. Next, let's have a look at the base stats of the Goose. Right off the bat, we notice that their best stat is HP, followed closely by their mobility. This is a bit of an unorthodox build, to be honest, which could be part of the reason that they're so successful. Most tanks tend to have high HP, of course, but they also tend to favor defense and power over mobility. But there's one other thing worth paying attention to on this stat chart, their power level. It's abysmal! The Goose build's max hit is so low that it would take ages for them to ever actually bring down an opponent's HP to 0. In some cases, their DPS literally can't even match the natural health regeneration of their targets. So how is it that a build with almost no combat potential has been so dominant in the meta lately? Well, it ties back into their abilities. Intimidation-based abilities synergize perfectly with the Goose's stats. Their goal with Intimidation is to grant themselves control over an area, and when it works, the Goose player typically doesn't actually need to deal any damage in order to end the battle. But should the target resist their Intimidation attempt, the two most important stats are going to be HP and mobility. HP so that if the opponent counterattacks, you'll be able to take a hit or two and still keep up the pressure. And mobility so that if they actually do turn the tide of battle, you'll be able to escape. In addition to having good stats for the job, the Goose build is also perfectly suited to conquer the newly created city park biomes that have become more commonplace due to the continued dominance of the human build. So what can you as a player do to counter the Goose's notorious strategy? Well, I think the chink in the armor is pretty apparent. They do basically no physical damage, so your own HP and defense level is not...
Look at it! It's so chunky!
You end up in a skirmish with them. Their attack strategy depends entirely on intimidation, so if your character can resist their intimidation attempts, you'll have pretty much won the battle before it ever began. So to increase your chances of resisting intimidation, you need to have a high resolve stat, which can be gained either by having high intelligence or by playing in groups. Once you've managed to stay in the fight, winning should be relatively easy, but I have some tips for that too. Geese really have only 3 different attack moves, those being Aerial Ace, Wing Attack, and Peck. Aerial Ace and Wing Attack are both
Peck looks very mean,
being short-ranged and low power. But Peck is an interesting move, because it's technically a spacing type move. It has a lot of range, like most spacing attacks do, but the interesting part about it is that it's actually very vulnerable. Most spacing moves rely on a disjointed weapon that can pressure an opponent from a safe distance. Whether it's in the form of horns, claws, or a long beak, the function is basically the same. But with Geese, instead of using a protected part of their build, they're actually taking a huge risk whenever they lunge at a target. So if you target their neck and punish them whenever they try to peck you, you can really make the matchup difficult for them. Another thing that's near impossible for them to deal with is stealth, since their intimidation abilities are useless when they can't see the attacker coming before it's too late. So with that in mind, here are some basic tips for beating Geese. Number 1, try to resist intimidation. Number 2, target their weak point for massive damage. And number 3, use stealth to prevent them from abusing intimidation abilities. Now, for you Goose mains out there, don't worry, I'm not just going to give away all your secrets without giving you a tip as well. This is a big one. Goose players, you need to do a better job of...
Oh, hold on. I think we have to do something in-game for once. Oh my god. Oh, the Bard is back. Why does he have so little HP though? Like half the party's AFK, my dudes. Curious. He didn't even do his class quest. It's a bit sad. You do this at 80. To be fair, we tried to weasel in here without doing the class quest too, but I think we're a very different case. Oh, I wonder, can I can I negate that? Well, by the time it's here, probably not. Ah, thank you for the follow, Patchy boy. Hope you're having fun in this very special main scenario roulette, where we'll look at geese videos because nothing's going on.
Avoiding grabs. Your high mobility stat doesn't do you any good if you get caught and can't fly away or swim. Because geese, like most birds, have hollow bones, they're especially vulnerable to crush-type damage, the kind often...
Oh, it's hugging him. Oh.
The obvious implication here is that learning different matchups is important. You need to learn which builds are focusing on finding grabs. You also need to recognize that all three of your offensive moves have a blind spot directly behind you.
No kicking the goose.
It's absolutely essential that you don't let an opponent cross you up and grab you from behind, because once that happens, you're out of options. This makes it especially difficult to battle two opponents at once, since
this
it's
is cheating.
to avoid getting grabbed by one while you're attacking the other. But really, the best tip I can give Goose mains is that you should switch to a build that can actually back up its intimidation attempts. A build that even geese are afraid of. The Swan. Swans are basically everything scary about geese, but shifted to maximum overdrive. Unlike geese, swans can dish out some serious damage. And on top of that, their aesthetics level is one of the highest in the game. But yeah, swans and geese, both excellent builds. But in my opinion, the Swan is the better choice because of their higher power and better aesthetics. Aesthetics is something that is difficult to master, not only in animals, but also in web design. If you're looking to create a website but don't know where to start,
we'll let it
Squarespace has
run.
you covered.
Because
domain,
we're
website,
watching
or
his
online
video,
store,
so we
make it
might
with
as well watch his
Squarespace.
ad. That's what it is.
Squarespace enables you to create beautiful websites that can showcase your work, sell products and services of all kinds, promote your business, and much more. Whatever you want to make online, make it with Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com/tierzu for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code TIERZOO to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, as well as those of you who support me via Patreon.
If I was watching this on my own, I would, but the dude made the video, and since I'm showing it off, I might as well show off his ad. That's what it is. Okay, so penguins. Derpy? Minecraft derpy Minecraft has penguins now? That's not exactly funny though. What is it trying to do? Is it drunk? Oh. That didn't work out for him. Oh. Damn, that's quite a jump. You know, they all go back in? Okay. Oh. Look at all the brown ones. They're fuzzy. They're like a big kiwi. You don't want to talk. Oh. This is the best Praetorium in forever, by the way. Very jumpy video quality, by the way. What is this? Is it still running? Yeah, it is. What is this? Okay, that's better. Oh. Don't jump against the oh. You just fell. I wouldn't necessarily call this the best videos. We're not showing off that one though. Look at it. It's so round. Wasn't there like... Hold on. I don't think the word was bonked. Getting shagged, that's the one.
It ought to be impossible to describe a creature as looking old-fashioned, but that's exactly how Sirocco looks, with big sideburns and his Victorian gentleman's face.
It's actually nice to see him wandering around in the forest undergrowth.
That thing cannot fly, by the way. That's why it goes distinct.
A typical male, Sirocco is clearly only interested in one thing.
Look at that. God, he's got sharp claws. Do you think it is he's actually attempting a sort of mating?
Wings. Clap, 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 clap. It's so amazing. He's having a great time. Oh, what is my life come to?
Is it actually you weren't paying that?
Always neck is covered. Am I?
No!
He's fine, but it's really sharp claws.
Bad. Then you have Gaius who's like How long is this cutscene? It's not long. The next one's longer.
Most impressive. Such power befits a ruler.
A ruler.
Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Yeah. Doesn't the next one take us up? I forgot. Was it up or down? I don't forgot. Damn. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, but now you're his mate.
Blood there and blood there and blood there. We should patch you up, to be honest, because it's not good. But well, I want you to call the chick when you have the chick. I want you to call it Stephen.
Oh, Stevie.
I'm not sure how to take that. Egg will come out of your mouth.
Nemo wasn't attacking him; it was having sex with him.
First, you've seen Mark Carwardine, who has devoted his life to conserving animals. Actually, taking
Bad Asuka.
part in the conservation and breeding of a whole new generation.
Oh, do you know Transformer Oil?
Homo cacapens. He's going to give birth.
I love this song. I want one of them. This is not the right video. Why is there weird music? This is the right one. And Mimo can even listen to it because he's a beep. I want 2 of them.
ここで登場したのがベストハウスの人気者アフリカオオコノハズクのポポちゃん。
ポポちゃん。
では早速その変身技を披露していただこう。まず登場したのがどことなく気の弱そうなメンフクロウ。ポポちゃんにとっては格下の鳥だ。どんな変身を遂げるのか。メンフクロウが近づくと
It wants none of it. Hold on, I feel like there's another fight going on right now. Oh god! When you say hold on, it immediately hits you in the face. It didn't hold on. Is the tank not in tank stance? What is he doing? Should I tank now or... I'll tank now, okay. There will be more after the next fight is over. And then we're almost done with Praetorium. Thank god. Why is he using Living Dead now? What is going on in his mind right now? These are pressable skills. I had that. And it was to a degree where it was definitely not funny anymore, because not only did he click everything, every pull he clicked his tank stance at the start. Now, on the first pull, there was no problem. It was also not a problem on the third pull. On the second pull, he over-clicked it all. Did you know that there's a save point in the middle? There you go, now you know. But yeah, he clicked everything once. It was majestic. And obviously, since the stance was on, he clicked it off on the second foot. Like, he used all of his buffs. He was a warrior. He used even, what is it called? Palm gang. Yeah. Thank you guys. We appreciate you being here for us. We go back to Popo-chan. That one's bigger than Popo-chan though. But what will Popo-chan do?
1, 2, 3.
もう一度ご覧いただこう。ワシミミズクの登場に身の危険を感じたのか、急激に体を細め始めた。
It's like, why? Look how it's mean. It looks so mean.
最終的にはこんな姿。その大きさたるや通常時のほぼ半分。実はこれ、ワシミミズクから見れば木の枝に見える。
It appears to be taller, I think. That's what it's trying to do? I don't know.
腹部の羽は枝
Like the other all doesn't give a damn.
常に敵に対して背中を向けるように動き続けるのだ。これではかえって目立ってしまう気もするが、本人は真剣そのもの。だが、なぜこんな急激な変化が可能なのか。実はもともとフクロウは
Like, when it thinks it can win, it's a jerk.
I love it.
アフリカオオコノハスクはそんなフクロウ類の中でも羽を自由に操る能力に長けているのだ。
They're pretty amazing.
自分の身は自分で
I love this all.
自然界で生きるための知恵が生んだとってもユニークな変身技だった。
I mean, let's go about true facts about owls.
Here are true facts about the owl.
Yow.
Baby owls are called owlets, and they look like a cotton ball that grew a face and legs. Owlets are born without flight feathers, and because they are vulnerable, they camouflage themselves as muppets. The owl has large front-facing eyes, which give it a wide range of binocular vision. Its eyes are nearly immobile in their sockets, and therefore it must swivel its head around its neck to see. Some owls bob their heads up and down in order to maximize their depth perception. Try it right now. Focus on an object and bob your head up and down. That's right. Keep bobbing your head. It doesn't really work for humans, but you do look like an idiot. As the owl grows older, it develops its flying feathers, and oh my, that's cute.
Oh.
He's like a little baby. He likes being pet. It's really the eyes, isn't it? It's adorable. Oh, look, this one's playing with his friend. Wait, what are you doing to that bird? Crap, you're not playing with... Don't try to hide it. I already saw it. Despite its cuddly appearance, beneath those fluffy feathers, the owl is what we call a bird of prey, because it eats prey. Just as the owls call us apes of the hamburger, because we eat hamburgers. The owl is a specialized hunting machine. Its talons are zygodactyl, 2 in front, 2 in back, and their grip is the strongest of the raptors. 500 pounds per square inch, 8 times stronger than the human.
Just for the record, this is why we wear a glove.
They crush their victims, then tear off little strips before swallowing them whole, digesting them and then vomiting out the bones and fur in a small pellet.
I do that
This
too.
is why it's polite to throw up at an owl dinner party. The owl is a quiet hunter. It has specialized feathers on the front of its wings that reduce turbulence and allow it to fly in relative silence. If silence were loudness, they would be the loudest flying bird. That's a terrible metaphor. The owl's face is basically like a giant ear. The specialized feathers of its facial disc channel sound to its ear holes like a fuzzy satellite dish. Oh, that's nasty. Yep, that's an ear hole. Many owls have asymmetrical ear holes. One is higher than the other. By sensing tiny differences in the delay and volume of sound as it arrives in each ear, the owl is able to create a 3-dimensional auditory map of its surroundings. Try riding a bicycle at night and picking up a moving burrito with your feet based on the sound that it makes.
God damn it,
That is how an owl do. When they aren't being quiet, owls make a wide variety of sounds. Perhaps the most famous of these sounds is the whoo-whoo sound made by some owls. It reminds me of the fairy tale.
That
where
one looks
a young
derpy.
girl is lost in the forest, and she sees an owl and asks it, "Do you know where my mother is?" And the owl responds, "Why the hell would I know where your mother is?
Mood.
Are you stupid? And why are you fairy tale children always..."
We'll go back. Because apparently the other tank still doesn't want to tank. Yeah, I hope you like this little diversion into YouTube. Because God knows I needed it. Gonna be interesting to see if any of this was copyrighted to YouTube. Don't worry, the test comes to you. Oh, he noticed and put on tanks, guys. That just means one thing, honestly. No, we're not going back to the old packs. Yay. We can finish the video.
Was getting lost in forests and hallucinating about animals that can talk. And then the owl swooped down and ripped the little girl's face off and ate her eyeballs. And then the owl hooted. Hoo-hoo.
Mood?
It's a German fairy tale, so
yeah,
it's a little dark, I guess.
Those are all
Maybe
dark.
it's the translation. Nope, not the translation. Says right here, rips her face off. Oh God, there's even a picture. Just remember, don't do drugs, because an owl may just rip your face off.
The Frank won. Hit. Oh wait, I'm not logged in. But I'll subscribe later. Because it was actually fairly interesting.
Here we go. That's a silly beak. Come on, silly beak. Where's that silly beak? There we go. We're gonna get your silly beak. Hmm?
And then
Get
rip
that
it off.
silly beak. Yeah, so good boy. Now he's gonna get me.
What was that picture? That was weird.
Here we will explore true facts about the ostrich. The ostrich is like the bird you would turn into if you met a genie. I don't mean a genie. That's different. I mean a genie who is being a you know, wish granted. You're a bird. Awesome. But you can't fly. Oh, but you're a giant. You're like the biggest bird. Okay. Like even your eyes are giant. Bigger than any other land
Yeah, but your
animal.
brain's
Almost
tiny.
the size of a cue ball.
Oh,
Can you see?
what the fuck?
In fact, just one of your eyeballs is bigger than your whole brain.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good thing. At times, the ostrich looks a bit like the makers of the Dark Crystal ran out of supplies and just glued floor sweepings onto a starving chicken. Don't get me wrong, it's a sensual bird with luscious lips. A bit thin. Non-existent, really, but as pouty as you can get without having lips. The legs of the ostrich are very strong, and they end in two big-ass feet. These feet are specialized for
Yikes.
running, and each foot has 2 toes. You won't see an ostrich giving you the middle finger, but don't feel bad, it can still do the peace sign, or stick its thumb in a pumpkin and still tickle a kitten.
What is it
From a
doing?
distance, the ostrich can look like a dinosaur, but maybe where the top half of the dinosaur fell off at some point. The ostrich moves a bit like if Segway took a stab at reinventing the horse, or perhaps like a very well-greased ATST walker if you speak hyper-nerd. It can run up to 43 miles per hour, the fastest land speed of any bird. It's not the most popular event at the Bird Olympics. The chickadees don't even send a delegate. As the ostrich is a flightless bird, one might assume that like a snow globe filled with chili con carne, its wings and feathers are useless. However, the ostrich seems to use its wings sort of like a rudder or braking system while it runs. Whoops. Ostrich feathers don't have the Velcro-like hooks that lock flying feathers into their distinctive shape. Instead, they have downy, floppy feathers, which are excellent for temperature regulation. Wings and feathers also come in handy to attract
Hideous,
mates in
the
mating
legs.
season. The ostrich does have an
Okay.
8-inch retractable penis, as you can see here.
No!
Is it blurry?
Ah!
The new policy thing. All right, I'll just describe it.
Ah!
If you made a sock puppet out of pork meat,
What the fuck? Oh my god. Nothing, Mimo. What just yeeted me? Stop doing that. Life is just not fair. Does this one always Z you around? I don't remember that. Let's go. Okay, that one, let's go. Okay, so this is the first big step now. This marks us finishing 2.0. And we're gonna take our first legit time here. This is the first game. Main story, at least. And we can check for our name, which is not there. Because we didn't play him. We could have checked for Myrrh. God damn it. We should have checked for Myrrh. God damn it, now I wish we had. God damn it. Too many cutscenes. Mm-hmm. No, it's not staff, it's people that played during 1.0. They're called the Meteor Survivors. Yeah, better be clapping, you assholes. I went through all these cutscenes for you guys. Now give me flying. There we go. Warrior flight. Let's go. Oh, what is this? No, I'm good. How can this be a plus quest? What if I never do it? What? Minfilia goes away. Weird. Okay, speak with the boys. We also need to unlock the crystal towers now, so we can queue for it while we run around. Yo, my boys! We did great! You guys probably did something too. You didn't, Urijane. You just lame. Is that the one for Ifrit? Yeah, we have to do that one too. Right, we wanted to take a time. So, playtime right now is not available. 15.5 hours for level 50, job quests, and story. That's okay, I think. Okay, he wants me to go to Costa del Sol, but first we're gonna do a jump to Modena, because the Crystal Tower raid is mandatory, and since it's a 24-man and we are a tank, we're gonna wait. So I want to queue for it while we do the rest of the main scenario. Should be you. Yeah, Legacy of Alec, let's go. In this one, we are meeting the most beta male of the world. His name is Klaus Tier. I'll remind everyone by lore standards, if your name ends in tier and you're a catboy, this means you're not cool enough to have your own harem, and that you're a beta male. There's no way to reason around this, this is in the lore. Not the bird. Unless your name has Nanashi in it, then you're not even on the table. Okay, let's get these things. Kids are being very lazy today. I'm so glad we have flying. Okay, there was a wall apparently. Just makes moving so much faster and easier. Stop attacking me for no reason. These fights here used to be fate requirements. But they went like, nah, too much effort for the player base. We're gonna make it easier and simpler and faster. Two years? Jesus Christ. Well, we're gonna take less than half a year, Mimo. I can't promise you that much. But yes, those fights that we do right now used to be fates. You had to wait for them. And it was the... A Realm Reborn had two types of fates. They had the ones that spawned like fucking all the time and non-stop. And then they had the other ones. They're sinister, they're evil, and they sometimes spawned like once per 3 hours, if you were lucky. They're also in the same kind of category as the relic quests were. So if you ever hear someone complaining about old school relic quests and having to spend like 4 hours in one location for a bloody fate to spawn, those were in the same category. And because everyone complained about it, good reason, the relic fates now spawn once per half an hour, and these are no longer fates requirements. Oh, they have fates in WoW. I mean, that's good. The idea of fates is good, it's just that nowadays no one does fates anymore, honestly. It's just like... The Fates and Shadow Walkers are okay, because they give you these tokens. That's good. And with them you can do quite a bit of things, but Out here, it's just like... Okay, I'm gonna get the same EXP that a quest of equivalent level gives me. And I'm going to get like 100 currency for my Grand Company. And then that's that. It's not great, it's not bad, it's just mediocre. And mediocre is usually not the way you want to go for. I mean, if you wanted to appear, then you have to do the pre-fates yourself. Critical engagements, yes. Remember, my boys, we're not doing fates. We're doing skirmishes now. No. Oh, good morning, Bärchen. You want up? Up. Up. Bärchen. Or did you just say good morning? I don't have to. No one won the Bärchen wheel. Yeah, I know, Bärchen. But you don't want to come up, huh? You don't want to. Spin the wheel? We'll let fate decide whether or not we have to show the Bärchen. Campaigns? Okay. Pour to spin the wheel? That's tough. Right, so let me go on to the wheel spin. And we will spin. Wait, did that work? Oh, there it is. It is Bärchen! It is Bärchen! The Bärchen has arrived. It is now here to judge. This is the Bärchen. And now it goes on the cat tree. We're gonna continue. My bird has more HP than me. Smart. I don't want all the ads. Ah. No, don't. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Thank you. And now we have achieved the double Gato tree. That's the wrong way. Great. I might have to ask Ellie to make us a new clip show thing. Because we have so many clips now again. We'll see if she does it for us. Where's the... Oh. that enough now? I don't know. Doesn't work that way. We're not bending the rules. Those are for the cats. Ellie is a good girl, but we're not saying it because someone paid for it. No. You guys. The problem is, if I'm bending the knee here, you're gonna be like, well, maybe I can do something else then. Maybe I can do this now. If this goes, then maybe that goes too. It doesn't. But, all of you. This is why we never give a finger, because you're just gonna bite the entire hands. Okay, goldsmith. That's why you guys need strict rules. Yo, we're back. Here's some money. Ah, okay. Ooh, McDonald's would be nice. Maybe, no. We got McDonald's at home. Yeah, exactly what Ellie just said. Well, come at me, Basilisk. Real food. Well, I know, but sometimes you just need trash. It's just what it is. Sometimes your body is like, yeah, I know a proper cooked meal would be nice, but how about some trash? Where's Wedge? Oh, he's in here, isn't he? Just quick check. Yeah. Oh, that's probably not gonna work. Okay, just one. No, you don't. It's wedged in. Yeah, that's probably exactly what it is. Just like this feel-good moment of like, this is trash. This is full with fats, but it's also full with cheese. And everyone knows cheese is where it's at. Also, the world's just bullshit anyway, because, like, think about it. If you put something unhealthy on something healthy, it's still unhealthy. But if you put something healthy on something unhealthy, it's still unhealthy. But if you put something unhealthy on something healthy, it's still unhealthy. Like, no matter what you do, it always ends up being unhealthy. You got this, Ellie. It's just not fair. Yeah, no one can do that. Everyone knows that you need all the unhealthy bits. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. I mean, everything kills you. You're currently dying. Also, you're now breathing manually. You're welcome. You're also now aware that your tongue touches the top of your jaw. Mimo, you can now feel your toes. There's more of these things. Really stupid ones. Oh, you can now see your nose. Yeah, it's crazy scary how the human body just streamlines what you want. And everything else is just kicked off. Till you eventually are like, hold on a moment. Drink water? Out of water. I'll drink some in a moment when I get new one. Oh, there it is. Is this the first one where we meet Klaus Tier? Probably. Well, it teleports. No one can ever tell me that Gahatir is an interesting or good or well written character. Because he isn't. You're gonna hear me rant more about... Yeah, Klaus Tier. Sorry, Mimo. Get the name wrong. You're gonna hear me rant so much throughout Shadowbringers, boys. Yeah, Grahana Tier. Oh. You should. Yeah, of course. Oh, Mimo. Oh, Mimo. That dude should have stayed in the tower forever. And I'm still saying it. The only redeeming character arc that he can have is if he dies disgraceful in Endwalker. Then, well, okay. Then I'll forgive him, because he's just so lame. But if he doesn't disgracefully die... Like, in best case, like he falls down a stair or something. What happened to the music? Oh, X coming back. I was okay with his sacrifice. Like, I was like, okay, what is happening here? Like, are you kidding me? Does a Fate really need to spawn right here? Oh my god. Okay. I was okay with his sacrifice. But him coming back is so lame. Oh my god. Okay. Can I go in here? No. Like, why is everyone after me? Okay, let's take these out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make Horde tank the fate for a moment. Unless... Okay, never mind. Horde, you do it. Good job, Horde. Okay, we're out. Yeah, just level ninja together. Oh my god. If you don't want them to aggro, they aggro you from like 10 miles. But if you're doing Bossia and you're trying to chain pull, no one sees you ever. No, Mimo. At this point, it's predictable that no one dies. That's what it is. That's why it would have been good if he died. Okay, Mimo. Question for you. Who was the last good boy that died? No. Let's double up. Name the last two. Go on. Yes. MF was not a good boy. Go on. Mimo. Plimplum, yeah, cool. When was that? Like 4 years ago? Cool. Got it. That's exactly what I mean. Just seeing him here, just... Well, don't mind me. You just have to let him know where he needs to be. But kidding aside, god damn it, Horde, do it. What were the last ones? I mean, I have to do it because it is a requirement now. You cannot get in here without doing this. Yeah, I know, that was a bit rough. Yeah, Emmett is just like a dick. He played all sides at the same time with the ultimate motive of basically wrecking the world. So, you know, if you say he was not bad, then chaotic neutral, interesting. Am I like? Okay, Primal Fear is next. Okay, we have to do these. You also have to do the Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan ones on hard mode in order to progress. So we also have to unlock these now. And then we also have to do, obviously, the story quests. So there's 3 things now we have to do. The tower, the primals, and the what's it called? The main story. It's just a problem that Square Enix have with its villains. They make them all cutesy wootsy and I want to protect you, and then suddenly you have all your fanbase like, oh, but he wasn't really the bad one. He only killed millions. I can save him. You cannot. He's a dick. I think I took a quest I didn't want to take. It's the same problem with Xenos 2 to a degree. Everyone's just like, I can change him. He can be a good boy. It's like, he only killed so many people, but I can change him. No, no, just... Xenos should have died ages ago. Wait, what? Okay. No one can tell me that the corpse thingy that Xenos did made any sense. And it's still not explained. Like, they killed Xenos, and Xenos just randomly woke up as a Ellison? And then randomly had the power to basically force a Ascian out of his own body and take it over again? Okay. Why? How? No, 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 no. God damn it, there's too many plus quests here. Okay, that one and that one. The idea about Xenos dying and him being taken over by an Ascian was good. That worked. That made for a what am I? Goddamn quests. Is that the one I wanted? No. That one worked. The problem was the real Xenos coming back. Because that didn't make any sense. At this point, what is Xenos really? I mean, he obviously almost has like godlike powers. God damn it, I'm talking too much. But where does his power come from? I mean, you can raise the thing with hypertuned. But... oh, what was it called? Resonance? Resonance? Like the fake echo? But if it's so good, then why doesn't everyone have it? It's like... They don't give it enough sustenance to work. They're just like, trust us. This is real. That's why everything with Xenos is just like strange to me. Xenos would have made a nice war hero, but he should have been like the boss of Stormblood. And nothing else. And Shadowbringers should have been the Ahmed one. Ahmed one was fine. And Endwalker should have been the Ascians pulling Zodiac out of their sleeve. You don't need to throw Xenos in there. Would have Zodiac not been enough? Also, I still believe this, is that Square Enix makes up the story on while they're going. So, if Square Enix notices like that a lot of people simp for certain characters, I 100% believe they will break their own lore just to add these people in. And I'm certain that either Grahatia or Xenos were not meant to be like this. But the fan base demanded it, basically. Oh, it's Pepsi! What? Dark Divinity? Where did we go wrong? That sounds like Odin. Odin, what? Did I go wrong somewhere? I don't think he will do that. What I think is there's two ways. Actually, it's just one that I think is going to happen. And it's going to be... there's definitely going to be a fight with Xenos. But Xenos is not going to be the main villain. The main villain is going to be either Zodiac alone, or Heidelin and or Zodiac. Oh wait, I have to use an item. Oh, hold on, let me stun. And I'm sure that there's going to be a moment where Xenos will help you fight it. Which makes no sense. But Xenos will die, hopefully. They just have to cut some people out. They just can't drag them over. Okay, so apparently we did the wrong thing. But it should have been this one. Don't get it. This is Odin. Like, it comes down to, are we what is it called? Under the influence? What is it called? There's a name for it when you're under the influence of a primal. Tempered, yeah. I think that's the one. Are we doing that with Heidelin and we just don't know it? And Heidelin is just basically playing us as a trump card for everything? Yeah, that's also one thing, because you can only be tempered to one of them. This is Odin, right? Yeah, no, I don't want to even unlock this, because then it would be in my roulettes. I must have done a wrong turn somewhere. The Echo might as well just be being tempered, yeah. That's why we also lost the Echo while Heidelin was weak, which happens right now in the story, basically, because Heidelin used all of its power to help us out in the Ultima fight, where you have to basically redeem yourself and get all the shards back and re-energize them and stuff like that. Am I being stupid? Maybe it's in the other one. Okay, they are apparently transporting Ego out of Finland. Tough. She might be a bit late on that one. Mir, when did Stalin die? '50s. How does Mimo know that? He must have googled it. Cat butt. Also cat tail. That's not that one. So we're now in the slog that is Our Realm Reborn post-Ultimo, which is, everyone knows, the best part of the game. That's not the one I wanted. Oh, there's too many quests here. But the map one is not that bad to have. And flying does help. They did really good with implementing this in 2.0. It just gives people the incentive to understand what flying is. Because you could technically beat most of the game without learning flying, which is what we're going to do, by the way, because flying is not on the main path. And even though the speedrun's already scuffed as fuck. Honk. We're not going to waste extra time. So did she not notice that the Gobo is here? Oh. It's quite fitting that it would be a Gobo here because they used that to kill Minfilia's mom. Tragic backstory, by the way. Or was it her dad? Hold on. Did they kill Minfilia's dad or mom? I forgot. I think it was the dad. I mean, he can. I'm not reading now. But yeah, I think when you pick the... Mind, vitality... Ah, all shit. Money. If you pick the older start, you basically see a parade and there's a Goboe, and he breaks out and kills someone. Where was that? I might need Mer's help on this. Like, I know that a Goboe breaks out because Flamma, whatever the fuck, is staging something. Like, they want to do that. And because of that, Minfilia's mother or dad dies. Kills the father of that woman. That doesn't matter. Yeah. That's what I meant. So it's kinda... Does Minfilia know that? Was it ever told? I know that the player knows it, but... I don't know if Minfilia did. I feel like that's crucial information. Mimo's a good girl. That one's free. The cat girl takes care of hers. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I only had like this loose thing that she was responsible for letting loose that Goboe that killed Minfilia's dad. Because, yeah, weren't you meant to be on a call? A small revolution. Yeah, see? I only have like vague ideas about this in my head still. Ellie is spying. God. Let me please. Speak to Tataru. Okay, back. No, how did your call go? That's actually true though. Call is at 2. Oh, I thought it was now. Oh, okay. I'm just streamer blind, sorry. Oh. That's gonna be good. We got us a free company invite. We're gonna have a look. The Black Abyss. It's not... It's just a bit of a sprout farm, I guess. Ellie is best scroll, yes. Yeah, that seems okay. Ranks. Yeah. Ooh. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Jesus Christ. Also notice how no one said a word. No one. Yeah, but Discord. No. We're not staying in any... we're just having a look. Also, we were meant to talk to Tatar. God damn it. Yeah, it's crazy how people do that. And it never works out, does it? Like, at least the person that sent the invite should be like, hey, hi. At least that, I feel. Killing your battery. You have to plug it, Nemo. Ah, that was Ego. Goodbye, Ego. What is this? A primal ordeal? Wait, is this the quest that I wanted to do? Goodbye, Ego. Oh, wait. Thancred? Ah, here we go. What do you mean? Which part do you not get, Mimo? Protecting? I mean, Square Enix basically is listening to what the players want and then breaks their own story to match that. Which means it's getting predictable and it's... I don't know, it's just... I don't know how to describe it. It's not a good thing to do. If death is not a valid thing in the world, then whatever. We already proved that Xenos can't die. What would it matter if we kill him again? What would it? Tomorrow he's another Ellison. Fuck it. Pointless. Unless you can explain why he revived and why we can create a situation in which he cannot, why would we fight him? He wakes up tomorrow. Apparently even his body can stay there. Like, it's not like he needs a new body. Like, his body was just back. Yeah. We just dug him up and let's go. Or do we put him into an internal prison? It's weird. I don't know. Okay. Okay, now we have Ifrit as well. Okay, too far. Keep that one. Level 70 weapon. Let's go. That's pretty good. Need a drink. So what I'm hoping for Endwalker is Square Enix already established the multiple worlds. Good. Square Enix already established that they're somewhat connected, like when Eldebus called all the Warrior of Light to help him fight us. So the worlds are connected. And you can see that certain things are the same on all worlds. They all have their Rowena person, they all have that Smith person. Okay. We'll not argue with that. I mean, we'll just let you have that one. Okay, 77 is good. Also, we got a new box with a sword and shield in it. Oh, it's dark steel. No, giant skull. And the dark steel shield. Okay. Almost looking nice now, honestly. So what I'm hoping for is that not only the Source is going to be joining the fight, but that the other worlds also send their heroes, which you can, like they did in Hades, basically, where there were just these light portals. Yeah, but the A Realm Reborn storyline is not the climax. That's different. That's like saying that the first episode of your anime is shit. It's like, okay. But it gets better. But if the climax is also shit, you don't want it. Wait, is that? Wait, that's faster. I know I'm going a bit of a hot take here. It's like, I feel like Shadowbringers was, for me, the presentation was great. The storytelling was A Realm Reborn. I did not enjoy any of it. Everything looks pretty. The content dropped massively in quantity. The storytelling dropped massively for me. But everything looks good. The jobs nosedived. Oversimplification. No more... I mean, I don't say that TP was something we needed. No more tank swapping. No, not tank swapping. The tank dancing. Most tanks losing 1 or 2 full combos. It's just like, what? What's going on? Why is everything leaving? Class quests are done. No deep dungeon. I could go on forever. And then I hear stuff like Shadowbringers is the best expansion, and I just wanna basically scream into a pillow. Because this is a problem. While World of Warcraft has people that are screaming toxic, the Final Fantasy community is defending toxic. If you say something bad about Final Fantasy, they come at you with a flaming cross and beat you to death with it. Because this is Forsaken, no one is allowed to say something bad about this. The World of Warcraft players just screech anyway. No. If you tell a World of Warcraft player the game is shit, they will be like, damn right it is, but we're still mad. If you tell a Final Fantasy player his game is shit, he will start throwing a tantrum, throwing himself on the floor and shitting his diaper. It's just what it is. It's sad. Every criticism about this game is forbidden. Oh, did I use the wrong word there? You know what I mean, yeah. Sacred. It's just like... And then you have all these evangelist Final Fantasy people on Twitter who are like, have you heard about the level 60 expansion of the critically acclaimed Heavensward? If anyone cared about that, they would know. If anyone didn't care about it, they wouldn't want to rate it. As simple as that. Just because people post that on Twitter. All they do is just like, look at me, I like my game. Move. You don't need to do that. You enjoying your game's great. Don't toss it at other people that don't want to see it. It's just what it is. You're not getting a single person to just fall for that. Oh god, I'm going on a massive tantrum here. Do need a new ring though. String. Fuck up. It's okay. We're definitely up to level. This was meant for like level 70. So us being 80 is fine. Someone is patting me. Bad. Is it a tank? No. Whatever. No. I love this game. That's why I want it to be good. That's why I'm not taking the mediocrity it delivers right now. I want this game to be really good. That's why I'm saying the problems that it has. Because it's the only legit way that a game can improve is by knowing its problems. But if everyone is like, everything's perfect, then continue. No, it's okay that people like it. It's just, people also need to accept that there's a different viewpoint. And just because you love someone and want to cuddle him in your arms and protect him, that doesn't make a good villain. Like, Nemo, you're aware of the situation, right? Like, everyone just wants to cuddle and kiss Emmett Silk, Xenos, and... what was his name? Artbird. Have you not seen all the Xenos simp accounts? Like, you're not around on Twitter much, right? I shouldn't be around on Twitter either. And I think it's those things that also ruin the game for me in a way. I don't know why they love them. Could be the looks, could be anything, could be just like, oh, he's so cutesy. I don't go that deep into it. Maybe it's the writing. We would need to ask Ego these questions. Ego is deeper into the lore. Or maybe Ellie knows. Hux, Nala, Suko. No. No. Cat girl. Cat boy. It's always the same. It's always the same. No, the call is at 2, which is in half an hour. I listened. Yeah, I'm not doing ads. Fuck that. No. Eggy not smart because he forgot the first time. Oh god, I'm getting hate. I don't want hate. If anyone wants to stream in half an hour, I'm done then. Just saying. Then I can raid over. It's not bitching, Ellie. Okay. Oh, a Svol Kiwi is tanking. I like that. And that samurai is on the tank side. That's very good. Well, if he wants to, he can, but I'm not forcing him. Mur knows what to do, when to do. We're not forcing Mur. God damn it, you guys. Wanna try to steal the tail? Look at them. These lazy shits. Which LA are we? We are on 8. Let's go. Did you know that people threw a massive fit because they had to do towers for Shadowbringers? It was like, oh, no one does them anymore, and the wait time's hours, and it's difficult, and I have anxiety from 24-man raids. It's like, no, this is, look at this. This is not difficult. Don't know why people were so afraid of towers. They were afraid of towers, yeah. I understand it to a degree. The first time, it might seem daunting to have this many people, but it really isn't. That was a person that doesn't belong here? Wait, I'm right. Yeah, okay. Okay. I guess B is tanking for us. A little bit of derping is fine. I hope that someone heals him though. Her. Do you refer to everyone as male because by proxy everyone on the internet is male? Or do you call them by their gender that their character has? That's a good question. That's what I mean, yeah. A bit of both. Okay. Right, this is mine because I'm the A tank. And no matter how much you struggle, this is mine. Did you know that you can step through Capsule Blade? Now you do. No, probably someone else should provoke. Maybe at least. Okay. Can't hurt it anymore, I'm just gonna shirk someone. Still got hate. Okay. Then I guess we'll just... pretend we're fighting him. The one time you would like to see tank gear. That. Wait, it wouldn't even be an upgrade. This is 80, I'm 90. Never mind, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, we got a few already. 630. I want to see how much our weapon is. Because that's the only thing that makes sense, honestly. Oh, we got onion boots? Okay, cool. Wear them, therefore... frequency. And Reapers soon. Twist kept coming. I think from Claire's fashion sense you can tell he's a dude. Are we ready? Please do not tank mine. You're B. Go to B. Yeah, that's what I mean, like... But to be fair, female characters look better than male ones in this game. It's just what it is. I'll admit it. I have visual proof that that is not true. That I'm not allowed to pass on. She keeps putting that back. It's Wednesday, my dude. I probably need to get him out of this. Because we have melees. Then again, the melee just stands in the flame anyway, apparently. So you do want to stream? Because after this dungeon, I'm pretty much done. Then it will be close to 3 hours. Then I'll get some food. And that's that. I also overshot my weekly goal. Reclap. Which is thanks to Ellie, I think, because I think people came over from Twitter. Reclap for Ellie. One solidary hunk, please. Thank you. Let's see. This one's usually fun. Six people? Yeah, it's okay. About what you would expect. Now, a good tank would take the Iron Giant, but where's Sprout? We don't know the mechanic. Those friends are gonna have a bad time, I was about to say. Right, so we're gonna take the Iron Giant. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go! Yeah.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
She keeps pulling the tail back up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh! I'm watching you too. Oi! Cheeky. No. There should definitely not be a notification for that. No. Should I? What? Stream if you want to. I mean, I cannot promise you how long it's gonna take because these videos are fucking close. So it wouldn't surprise me if this was... Mine is fairly safe, I feel. Hey, this is brutal right now, my boys. We'll take the Iron Giant. Okay, we're gonna hide last second so he doesn't cleave the meteor. Do a cleave, my boy. There's the cleave. Hide. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna need like 10 minutes. Hopefully. Please do make this a white fist. Oh my god, what's going on, my friends? Drink water. Cheers. Why are there no rocks? Why are there no rocks? Why are there no rocks? He's gonna break that. Oh, thank God he didn't. $52. Okay, now for the last point. 52 doesn't give us anything, right? It's only the quests. It's been so long, I'm gonna have a look. Oh, 54 for Riot Blade. Riot Blade's so good. Did you know that between level 54 and before you get Royal Authority, spamming Goring Blade over and over is a DPS up? Now you do. No, don't. Bad, Yuki, bad. We managed. Don't look at me like that. By German law, you are a mere object and I own you. Which is cruel to begin with, because an animal should never be considered an object. I think it's not just German law, I think in most countries an animal is considered just a item, sadly. And that honestly sucks. Because I feel like people get away with a lot of stuff too easy when it concerns animals. We have them too, but you don't really get in trouble, do you? Like, it's like, oh, don't do it again. Boo-hoo. That's 4 people. And no one died. Crazy. Bonk. That's cool. I like that a lot. I wish we had that, but yeah. This is where we die. This is where we die. Oh. Barely. Well, that means this is done because he doesn't have anything left. Cool. It feels like even though we played 3 hours, we didn't do much, but that main scenario thing alone probably took up half the stream, sadly. We clap. No scream. No scream. The onion armor. All of this is kind of worthless. Whoever, just so we can do it. Yeah, let's just go. This is mine. Oh. Stop cleaning me. You're a bad one. Bad. I want this tail. I'll keep it. Oh. Oh, this is perfect. The box just appeared perfect. Right. Mer, are you on yet? Oh yeah, I cannot fly here? Okay. Guess I didn't want you to go up the tower from the side. Can anyone check if Mer's live? Then I'll just raid us over. He's online? Okay. Oh, I'll rather want to log out in a sanctuary anyway. He's online, not live though. What does that mean to be? Like now, okay. We're gonna do a lockout. Yeah, heat. Yeah. Maybe if I wouldn't type it. I'll do it like this. Okay.